Here's the 2016 Dodge Challenger, and you can already see the biggest update it has for 2016, and that's this Plum Crazy paint job. You can also get an optional shaker hood that one of the other cars here has that we'll show you as well. Engine choices are still the same. You still have a 3.6 V6, and then two V8 options, a 5.7 and a 6.4. And then when you get to Hellcat, you have the supercharged 6.2 liter, which makes 707 horsepower and God knows how much torque. Now this car still has all the character that you want and all the size. This is a large car. The downside's maybe not as fast outside of the Hellcat as the new Camaro SS, but the upsides is this one is a little bit more comfortable and has a lot more interior space, and also it looks fantastic. As we work our way around the sides, you can see just all the character in the car, and that's really why you want something like this, is because it still has a lot of swagger and a lot of character, and it extends all the way to the back, especially in the profile, and you get this spoiler here. It still looks terrific. We're still a couple years off from an entire redesign, but this car's still going strong. We'll take a look inside next. The interior of the Challenger has never looked better, frankly. They've updated the interior last year, 2 years ago, and gave it this really nice overall flow and layout. And it still continues to this day with maybe a couple minor changes. Two analog gauges on the outside. In the center you have a digital gauge, which gives you a lot of information. There's also a lot of performance features that you can show in here. Let's see if we can find one. There's digital speedo, your info. Oh yeah, there's your performance. Acceleration timers, lat G timer, recorders, all that kind of stuff you can find in the center display, which is really neat. This is an automatic. The 6-speed manual is optional, or is it optional? It's standard. You can get a 6-speed manual, and that's what matters. And it's a really fun shifter too. And then all your controls down here for your dual zone climate and your infotainment display. This infotainment still is starting to feel a little bit dated as everything else gets a bit better, but it still works. It hasn't really given us much frustration like some other systems have. And then of course, you have a sunroof, which you need in your muscle car. The Challenger still looks good inside and out, still drives well, still a very strong choice and a very fun car to drive for all these reasons. It does have back seats too. And though you could sit back there, technically, you really want to be sitting right there or where I'm at. To find out more about the Dodge Challenger, be sure to visit Edmunds.com.